You are watching Webfit New.
Hello, Anjali. So welcome back, and thank you so much for continuing our discussion. We had one part, which it's like a trailer, human being, a girl who belongs to India.
Thank you so much for having me. It was really wonderful having the first interview with you. And it's so kind of you to come to my house today and take this interview. I'm really thankful to you for that. And today you're talking to Anjali, who is from a very small town of Jammu and Kashmir, where my journey started.
Right, right. No, since you talked about, house, first of all, let me tell you, viewers, she was so kind that, we just had that conversation and we both felt that, the conversation should go a little longer. And thanks to Webfit News that they provided another opportunity. And thanks to Anjali that she, taken out time from her busy schedule and she invited to her beautiful house. Let me tell you, the setup which you're seeing is not at all a studio. It's a very much belongs to our own, the crown owned, Anjali. So Anjali, tell us, first of all, tell us to viewers who are watching they haven't watched your first video and they are watching. So what is this crown is all about?
This is about my hard work, my passion, and of course, the confidence and my family support.
Right, right. And so I'm sure you must be remembering the day you decided to, start your journey. So what was the form look like and how did you fill it? Just if in a jiffy, if you want to talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just happened when I was least thinking about it. I've never thought of going in any pageant. I mean, I was, as I told you last time as well, I was a very shy girl who never wanted to be a center of attention. And somehow I was going through a rough phase of my life where I wasn't feeling too confident. And when I was traveling to India one day and sitting with my friend, she's in army, she is major, and she had participated in this pageant 2 3 years ago. And she saw me and she's like, what happened to you? I mean, you're very bubbly, you're very smiley, and I mean, I don't see that Anjali, what happened. So, I mean, there was few things happened. So we just discussed and she said, you know what, you should go to this pageant. And I says, are you serious? I mean, I'm not feeling 100%. And I've never ever thought of going to any pageant. I mean, I was the girl who was full of self-doubt. And going in this pageant was the huge thing for me, even to decide like I want to go. So she was the one who really motivated me initially. And then I discussed with my husband, and he said, yes, you should go. So there was the application form was as usual, very normal, which they tell you to send your picture. I mean, my husband took that picture probably last year, and then I didn't go to any, a professional photo shoot or anything. I mean, I wasn't taking that seriously anyway. So I thought, like, just give it a go. So I just sent my normal picture taken from my husband's phone. And I filled that application form, which was very easy and very normal questions. And that's it. And then I think they had almost, I mean, over 50,000 applicants. And I mean, I wasn't thinking, as I said, I'm going to get any response or anything. Then suddenly, after 2 months, I had this email, which is like I'm one of the shortlisted person,
Shortlisted
contestant
for?
for Mrs. India Worldwide 2025.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are in conversation with Mrs. India, 2025, and with that, I wanted to ask you. You gave me, actually, I had prepared so many questions, but you gave me a lot of, clue to ask question. One thing is like you said, was your friend very, a key aspect at that time, or your husband's phone, which was lucky enough to click those pictures and got selected? So, which one of them?
I would say a bit of both. She was the one who was I should go, and then of course the picture taken, by my husband. So they both
So, in another way, we can say that it's a contribution from family and friends
true,
together, and of
absolutely,
course the well wishers. So
absolutely.
that's what make the full picture. That's a. Very interesting. Now, one more aspect you told me while you were answering, that you said you were going through a rough phase of your life. Do you mind Webfit News asking, what was phase? Because I wanted to show it to the women of our country and the females of our country who are really struggling to come out of that.
Yeah, I always believed in hard work and the self-made person. I mean, I was like that from the childhood even. I came in this country, I did my studies, and then I started working. So I saved some money. I always wanted to do my own business. And then restaurant was something because I'm foodie. I love to eat, I love to cook. So I thought, one day I will own a restaurant. And then yep, we decided to open a restaurant in Shortland Street where we had Jacinda Ardern, Helen Clark. I met all those prestigious guests in my restaurant. And I mean, I had a lot of appreciation from them. They were kind of a regular guest of ours. We used to do a lot of Labour Party functions, events, top notch corporate companies. And then the COVID hit.
Mm,
And then I had to close my restaurant, which was like my another baby.
exactly.
I spend a lot of money, a lot of time, and I've given a lot of love to that restaurant as well. And then sometime it's hard to see when things doesn't work the way you want them to be worked. But as we hear a lot of times like whatever happens happens for the best and happens for the reason. That was my first business ever, and I've learned a lot of things. But then of course, yes, I did go through a very rough time. I was very down that time, almost like 2 years. But then because I've always been very spiritual, the spirituality is the one thing who saved me, who kept me going. I believe in universe, I believe in God, and I do my normal everyday rituals which keeps me positive. And yeah, from there, slowly, I didn't go through any counseling or anything. I think the universe and the God was my counselor. And somehow my family was very supportive. But then I'm that kind of a person who wouldn't open up that easily, who wouldn't shed my tears in front of even my family. So I would just like cry in behind the closed door. I would just, put up that smile. Yeah, but then whatever happens, happens for the best. And I have overcome that part. And then I think I've grown a lot and I've learned a lot from that experience.
Right. No, very first of all, I'm really sorry to hear that what you just said, and that is that part which I would have. I think entire world doesn't know about it, but somewhat if I come a lighter side of it, I see a very inspiring Bollywood script, because you see how you have completed your journey till here, and I'm sure this journey is not completed yet, right? There's a lot to cover and there's a lot to get out of it. But to stay on the area which you just said, that you started a restaurant which just shut down. So do you have any other plans after this, that you want to start another business, you want to start go back to what you lost?
Um, I think, as if we lose something, it has always replaced by something better.
Exactly.
And I believe in that truly. And there's a lot of good things are happening. Of course, I have few ideas going on at the moment. So hopefully in the future, there'll be something good coming soon.
Definitely. And looking forward to, if anything good happens, we'll be more than happy. A lot of best wishes to you. Now, Anjali, we want to take a leap, okay, and go back to your childhood.
Yeah.
So, if you are fine with that, with your permission, how does your childhood like? See, and this segment is called Unfiltered by Anjali, okay?
Yeah.
So, we are totally not going to, hide anything. We are not going to polish anything. We'll just talk about the raw Anjali.
So my childhood has been very normal. My parents, my father was in CBI, so he, as you know, he used to transfer every 3 years. But then my roots are from Jammu and Kashmir.
Mhm.
But then I have grew up in Chandigarh. I was 8 years old when we moved to Chandigarh, and then my mother decided I'm not going to travel anymore. My father will travel. And then because Chandigarh is good for education, and also we have a house in Chandigarh as well. I mean, it is a home for me now because I've done all my studies, schooling there. But then, yeah, my roots are from Jammu Kashmir. All my family lives there. And it used to be heartbreaking because, whenever we used to go back to our nani house or dadi house for the school holidays or any function, the terrorism was at peak that time, especially when we, say in 90s. And I mean, suddenly, you would hear the firing noise, and then some events or something is happening, and then everybody is like, just closing the door and shutting everything down. And then, like, I mean, I still remember one incident. There was someone's wedding, like, where my nani used to live. It's a mountain, like, of huge mountains. So it, that's how we
So
just
yes, so what is Anjali's wish list, which one or Anjali want to attend, which is still to be ticked?
I've done skydiving.
Wow.
That's already been ticked.
Mm-hmm.
I want to travel the world.
Mm-hmm.
I want to travel the world.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do something for women.
Mm-hmm.
That's pending.
Mm-hmm.
That's I'm still trying to find out my way out there. And that's it. I think I don't have huge wish list. I love to live each and every moment, and stay happy with it. So yeah.
I mean, that shows the kind of human you are. You stay grounded. You wish for something which is really, solid. You can, achieve, which shows a lot of, characters. And let me tell you, I have enjoyed, taking your interviews as much as you have enjoyed, talking to us. So thank you so much. And Webfit News wishes you all the best for all your upcoming, all the upcoming projects. And certainly, we are looking forward to come back to you and speak to you more. Okay.
I would like to thank Webfit News for the tremendous support, encouragement from you. It has been a very organic process. All these interviews, the questions was just on the spot, and was really wonderful. And the way you have made me feel comfortable as well. There was no masking. It was very organic, very authentic. And I'm so happy and blessed to have. I feel so blessed and thankful for being a part of my media support. Thank you so much for that. And you guys are doing a fabulous job. I've seen your videos, I've seen your interviews, and I'm feeling very, very blessed. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anjali. It was great talking to you. Have a great day. So thank you so much, Anjali, for speaking to us. So before I let you go, I know Webfit News viewers are watching you. So any message for Webfit News?
First of all, I would like to say a huge thank you. The kind of a support I've got from you, it's really incredible, and such a humble people. Maybe very likewise, and yes, I was very comfortable. The kind of a questions I was asked, and it's very organic. I mean, you find it quite hard, especially in a media. All these, nowadays there's a lot of masking going on, and it was wonderful having you and your support. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much, viewers. Looking forward to, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.